Howdy, y'all! Ready to discover the best family vacation spots in the Lone Star State? Texas is bursting with fun and adventure for every family. Whether your crew's hankering for a splash in a water park, a trip back in time, or a journey into outer space, Texas has it all. Let's saddle up and explore Texas together. From the bustling city life to the wide-open spaces, Texas offers a variety of experiences to create unforgettable memories with your loved ones. So grab your cowboy hats, slather on that sunscreen, and get ready for some family fun under the Texas sun. Over the next few minutes, we'll be your trusty guides, sharing our favorite spots and hidden gems that'll have you shouting yeehaw all the way home. Are y'all ready? Let's giddy up. First stop, y'all, is the heart of San Antonio, the Riverwalk. Picture this. You and your family strolling along a picturesque river, shaded by cypress trees and serenaded by mariachi music. It's pure magic. The Riverwalk is like stepping into a postcard. Now, the Riverwalk ain't just about the scenery, though it's mighty fine. You can hop on a riverboat tour and hear all about the city's history. The kids will love learning about the Alamo and the Spanish missions, and it's a whole lot cooler than sitting in a stuffy museum. And after your stroll, treat yourselves to a delicious Tex-Mex meal at one of the many family-friendly restaurants lining the river. From sizzling fajitas to cheesy enchiladas, your taste buds will be doing a two-step. Don't forget the sopapillas for dessert. Those crispy pillows of fried dough dusted with cinnamon sugar are a must-have. Now, the Riverwalk is hopping year-round, but it's especially magical during Fiesta San Antonio in April. The whole city comes alive with parades, music, and those beautiful flower crowns you see everywhere. And don't even get me started on the food booths. It's a culinary adventure. But even if you miss Fiesta, there's always something happening on the Riverwalk. From free concerts to art shows, there's entertainment for every age. And if you're looking for a little romance, take a moonlit boat ride. It's the perfect way to end a fun-filled day. Now, if you're looking for a little retail therapy, the shops at River Center are just a stone's throw away. You'll find everything from souvenirs to high-end boutiques. And if the little buckaroos need to burn off some energy, there's a playground right on the Riverwalk. So there you have it, folks. The San Antonio Riverwalk. A little bit of history, a whole lot of fun, and a whole bunch of delicious food. It's the perfect recipe for a memorable family vacation. Next stop on our Texas adventure takes us from the heart of San Antonio to the Stars Space Center, Houston. Now, if you've got little astronauts in the making, buckle up, because this place is out of this world. At Space Center Houston, you can touch a real moon rock, experience what it's like to walk on the moon, and even meet a real-life astronaut. Can you imagine the look on your kids' faces when they come face-to-face with a space explorer? Talk about inspiring the next generation. Now, one of my favorite things about Space Center Houston is how hands-on it is. Kids can climb aboard a replica space shuttle, try on a spacesuit, and even experience a simulated space mission. It's not just learning, it's living the dream. And don't forget the incredible exhibits showcasing the history of space exploration. From the early days of the space race to the latest discoveries, Space Center Houston tells the story of humanity's journey into the cosmos. It's enough to make you want to blast off yourself. Now, if you're looking for a truly immersive experience, be sure to check out the Starship Gallery. You can walk inside a replica Skylab space station and see real space capsules used in past missions. It's like taking a giant leap back in time. And for a truly unforgettable experience, sign up for the Level 9 tour. This behind-the-scenes tour takes you inside NASA's Johnson Space Center, where you can see astronauts training for missions and even touch a piece of the moon. It's the ultimate space enthusiast's dream come true. Now, after a day of exploring the cosmos, you're gonna work up an appetite. Head over to the Zero G Diner for some astronaut ice cream and other space-themed treats. It's the perfect way to refuel after your galactic adventure. So there you have it, folks. Space Center Houston, a place where dreams take flight and imaginations soar. It's an experience your family won't soon forget. Howdy, partners! Now, if you're looking for a real Texas-sized adventure, mosey on over to Big Bend National Park. It's a sight to behold, with more mountains, canyons, and desert landscapes than you can shake a stick at. We're talking miles and miles of hiking trails just begging to be explored. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or just starting out, there's a trail for every skill level. And trust me, the views from the top are worth every step. You can hike through canyons so deep they'll take your breath away, or climb to the highest peaks and see forever. And don't forget your camera, because the sunsets here are something else. It's like the sky's putting on a show just for you, with all those fiery oranges, pinks, and purples. It's enough to make you want to shout yeehaw from the mountaintops. Now, if you really want to experience the magic of Big Bend, spend a night under the stars. There's nothing quite like camping out in the desert, with nothing but the sound of the wind and the coyotes howling in the distance. You can pitch a tent in one of the park's campgrounds, or if you're feeling really adventurous, try backcountry camping. Just make sure you bring plenty of water and supplies, because this ain't no dude ranch. And don't forget to look up at the night sky. With so little light pollution, the stars shine brighter than you've ever seen them. It's enough to make you feel like a little kid again, full of wonder and awe. Big Bend is a place where you can truly escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature. So pack your bags, grab your hiking boots, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in the heart of Texas. All right, folks, let's talk about beating the Texas heat. And there's no better place to do that than Schlitterbahn Waterpark in New Braunfels. Now, this ain't your average water park, y'all. This place is massive. They've got more water slides than you can shake a pool noodle at, from gentle rides for the little buckaroos to heart-stopping plunges for the thrill seekers. You can race your family down the Master Blaster, a water coaster that'll have you screaming with delight. Or, if you're like me and prefer a more leisurely pace, grab a tube and float down the lazy river. It's the perfect way to cool off and soak up some sunshine. And for the little ones, there's plenty of splash zones and kiddie pools where they can splash around to their heart's content. Schlitterbahn truly has something for everyone in the family. Now, I know what you're thinking. All that water sliding can really work up an appetite. Well, don't you worry your pretty little head, because Schlitterbahn's got you covered. They've got all your favorite park eats, from burgers and fries to funnel cakes and ice cream. And for the grown-ups, there's even a swim-up bar where you can enjoy a refreshing margarita while the kids are off sliding and splashing. But Schlitterbahn's not just about the rides and the food. It's about spending quality time with your loved ones and making memories that'll last a lifetime. Whether you're sharing a laugh on a water slide or just relaxing by the pool, Schlitterbahn is the perfect place to create those picture-perfect summer moments. So grab your swimsuits, slather on the sunscreen, and get ready for a day of fun in the sun. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to the Dallas World Aquarium. This ain't your average aquarium, y'all. It's a journey through different ecosystems from around the world, all under one roof. You'll start your adventure in a lush rainforest, complete with exotic birds flying overhead and monkeys swinging through the trees. It's like stepping into the pages of National Geographic. You can wander through the rainforest canopy, cross over rope bridges, and even spot sloths taking their sweet time hanging around. And keep your eyes peeled for the poison dart frogs. They're tiny, but mighty colorful. It's an incredible opportunity to learn about the delicate balance of these amazing ecosystems and the importance of conservation. And just when you think it can't get any more amazing, you'll descend into the depths of the ocean. The Dallas World Aquarium boasts a 220,000-gallon walk-through tunnel that'll make you feel like you're walking on the ocean floor. You'll come face to fin with all sorts of incredible sea creatures, from graceful sharks and rays to giant sea turtles and schools of colorful fish. It's an unforgettable experience that'll leave you breathless. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of the aquarium's resident giant Pacific octopus, who loves to put on a show for the visitors. The Dallas World Aquarium is more than just an aquarium, y'all. It's an educational adventure that'll spark your curiosity and leave you with a newfound appreciation for the wonders of the natural world. So, come on down and dive into a world of discovery. Now y'all know I love me some wide open spaces, but sometimes a gal just needs a little ocean breeze and some sand between her toes. That's where Galveston Island comes in, folks. Picture this: miles of beautiful beaches, perfect for building sandcastles with the little ones or just soaking up the sun with a good book. And speaking of soaking, don't forget your swimsuit. The water's just right for a refreshing dip, and the waves are perfect for splashing around. When you're ready for a break from the beach, mosey on over to the Galveston Island Historic Pleasure Pier. It's a blast from the past with a modern twist, full of carnival games, thrilling rides, and enough cotton candy to satisfy any sweet tooth. And when the sun starts to set, grab yourself a funnel cake and park it right there on the pier. There's nothing quite like watching the colors dance across the sky with the salty air whipping through your hair. Trust me, it's a sight that'll stay with you long after you've packed your bags and headed back home. Now, I know what you're thinking. That all sounds mighty fine, but what about the grub? Don't you worry your pretty little head, because Galveston's got you covered on that front too. From fresh seafood to juicy burgers, there's something to satisfy every craving. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to mosey on over to Fort Worth, Texas, where the Wild West is alive and kickin'. The Fort Worth Stockyards is like stepping back in time, with brick streets, wooden boardwalks, and the smell of leather and hay in the air. The main attraction here is the twice-daily cattle drive. It's a sight you won't soon forget. Of course, no trip to the Fort Worth Stockyards is complete without experiencing some real Texas hospitality. You can't go wrong with a juicy steak at Cattleman's Steakhouse. So put on your boots and your best cowboy hat and get ready for a rootin' tootin' good time at the Fort Worth Stockyards. Now y'all know I love a good adventure, and it doesn't get much more adventurous than exploring a real-life cave. That's why we're headed to Natural Bridge Caverns, just a short drive from San Antonio. It's a whole other world down there, folks, with towering rock formations, sparkling crystals, and mysterious passageways. You'll feel like you've stepped back in time, millions of years ago, when these caves were formed. There are different tours you can take, depending on how adventurous you're feeling. The Discovery Tour is perfect for families with young children. But if you're feeling more daring, try the Hidden Passages Tour. Don't worry, it's all part of the fun. And for a real challenge, try the Bravery Trek with rappelling and free-falling. It's an experience you won't soon forget. After exploring, head back up for more fun at Natural Bridge Caverns. The kids will love panning for gems and fossils, or testing their skills at the Canopy Challenge ropes course. And try the Twisted Trails zip rails for a thrilling zipline experience. When you're hungry, grab a bite at the on-site cafe or pack a picnic to enjoy under the shade of the trees. There's even a campground if you want to make it a weekend getaway. Natural Bridge Caverns has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Grab your family and head to Natural Bridge Caverns for a day of fun and exploration. Howdy, partners! Now, if you're looking for a rootin' tootin' good time filled with thrills and spills, then mosey on over to Six Flags Over Texas in Arlington. It's a real Texas-sized adventure for the whole family. This place is chock full of roller coasters that'll send your heart racing faster than a roadrunner chasing a lizard. From the gut-wrenching drops of the Titan to the loopy twists and turns of the Joker, there's a coaster here for every daredevil in your posse. And don't you worry about the little buckaroos. Six Flags has got plenty of tamer rides and attractions scattered throughout the park. They can take a spin on the carousel, soar through the air on the swings, or even meet their favorite Looney Tunes characters. So, whether you're a thrill seeker or prefer to keep your boots firmly planted on the ground, Six Flags Over Texas is a guaranteed good time for everyone. Yeehaw! Now I know what you might be thinking. Six Flags is all about those crazy roller coasters. And while it's true they've got some doozies, there's a whole lot more to this here park than meets the eye. For starters, they've got some mighty fine shows that'll have you tapping your toes and clapping your hands. From high-energy dance performances to stunt shows that'll leave you breathless, there's always something entertaining going on. And when you've worked up an appetite from all that excitement, Six Flags has got you covered. They've got everything from classic carnival fare like funnel cakes and corn dogs to sit-down restaurants where you can enjoy a leisurely meal. So, round up your family and head on over to Six Flags Over Texas. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Now let's trade in those cowboy boots for some flip-flops and head on down to the coast. Padre Island National Seashore is a true Texas treasure, stretching for miles and miles along the Gulf of Mexico. This place is a dream come true for anyone who loves the beach. We're talking pristine white sand, crystal clear blue water, and gentle waves that are perfect for splashing around in. And the best part? You can enjoy all this beauty without the crowds. Padre Island National Seashore is known for its unspoiled natural beauty, so you can truly relax and soak up the serenity. Pack a picnic basket, grab your sunscreen, and get ready for a day of fun in the sun at Padre Island National Seashore. Now, while the beach is definitely the main attraction at Padre Island National Seashore, there's a whole lot more to discover in this coastal paradise. For starters, it's a haven for wildlife. Keep your eyes peeled for playful dolphins frolicking in the waves, majestic sea turtles nesting on the shore, and a wide variety of shorebirds strutting their stuff. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can try your hand at surf fishing, kayaking, or even horseback riding along the water's edge. It's the perfect way to experience the natural beauty of the Texas coast. So, whether you're looking to relax on the beach, explore the great outdoors, or get up close and personal with some amazing wildlife, Padre Island National Seashore has something for everyone. Howdy, partners! Now, we're heading down south to the coast for our next stop, the Texas State Aquarium in Corpus Christi. This ain't your average aquarium, y'all. It's a whole underwater adventure waiting to happen. First things first, you gotta see the Islands of Steel exhibit. It's home to, get this, a 4-story replica of an offshore oil platform. Can you believe that? It's teeming with sharks, fish, and all sorts of fascinating creatures that call those structures home. It's a sight to behold. And don't even get me started on the dolphin show. It's the highlight for many folks, and let me tell you, it does not disappoint. Those intelligent creatures will steal your heart with their playful antics and impressive skills. Lad, my youngest, could watch them all day long. After the dolphin show, mosey on over to the Caribbean Journey exhibit. It's like stepping into another world with its colorful coral reefs, shimmering schools of fish, and even a rescued sea turtle named Allison. It's enough to make you want to grab a snorkel and jump right in. Now, this aquarium ain't just about what's underwater. Oh no, honey. They've got a whole section dedicated to the creatures that live along the Texas coast, from playful otters to stealthy alligators. Speaking of alligators, you gotta see the Swamp Tails exhibit. It's home to a 10-foot alligator snapping turtle named Big Spot. Now he's a sight to see. Just imagine him chomping on a watermelon. It's quite a show. And for all you bird lovers, the aquarium has a fantastic pelican exhibit where you can get up close and personal with these quirky birds. They're always a hoot to watch, especially when they're chowing down on their fishy snacks. Now, before you leave the aquarium, be sure to stop by the gift shop. It's a treasure trove of souvenirs, toys, and educational goodies for the little buckaroos. It's the perfect way to remember your Wild West, underwater adventure. Well, howdy there, folks. Our next stop takes us inland to the heart of Texas Hill Country Enchanted Rock State Natural Area. Now, this place is something special. It's home to a massive pink granite dome that rises 425 feet above the surrounding landscape. Can you believe that? It's a sight that'll take your breath away. Now, if you're feeling adventurous, you can hike all the way to the top of Enchanted Rock. It's a bit of a climb, but trust me, the views from the summit are worth every step. You can see for miles in every direction, and it's just breathtakingly beautiful. But even if you don't make it to the top, there's still plenty to see and do in the park. They've got miles of hiking trails that wind through the granite formations, offering stunning views and a chance to get up close and personal with nature. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some of the local wildlife, like deer, rabbits, and maybe even a bobcat or two. Just remember to keep your distance and admire them from afar. Now, one of my favorite things about Enchanted Rock is that you can actually camp right there under the stars. Can you imagine anything more magical? They've got campsites for tents and RVs, so there's something for everyone. Just picture yourself gathered around a campfire, roasting marshmallows and sharing stories under a sky full of stars. It doesn't get much better than that, y'all. And in the morning, you can wake up to the sound of birds chirping and the smell of pine needles in the air. It's the perfect way to start your day, and it's an experience you won't soon forget. So, if you're looking for a little adventure and a whole lot of natural beauty, be sure to add Enchanted Rock State Natural Area to your Texas bucket list. It's a true Texas treasure, y'all. Well, folks, that's a wrap on our top 12 family vacation spots in Texas. I hope y'all enjoyed our little journey to the Lone Star State. From the Riverwalk to Enchanted Rock, Texas has something for everyone. And I encourage y'all to get out there and explore all the beauty this great state has to offer. Thanks for joining me on this Texas-sized adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more fun travel tips. See y'all next time.